Hello, my friends. It is time for playing some Tarkov. Hey, what's up, guys? Sturms here. Just wanting to show you guys this lovely time I had getting from my fresh account level 1 all the way to flea market level 15 in this Let's Play Tarkov series. I knew it was going to be a real struggle going into this because Tarkov is currently mid-wipe and everyone is running extremely good gear. But I wanted to go for the challenge anyways. Figured it'd be kind of fun. Hope you all enjoy the content. More videos coming soon. Sturms out. There we go, guys. We gotta freshly reset account here. We're just gonna try and start a new mid-wipe. It's gonna be rough, but basically, here's if you're fresh install, it's gonna look like this. But main thing you want to read: be prepared to die and lose everything you had in every raid you enter. Blah blah blah. You're gonna die a lot in this game. Played Tarkov since Alpha, and it's fun. This is just gonna be kind of how I do things. I'm gonna probably just do this as a 2 level 15 since flea market's opened back up. So this guy looks pretty tough, pretty ready to be clapped by some scavs. We always gonna go with Josh. He's a good dude.
I gotta stay focused.
Just Google who's the voice actor. Subscribe to him. He's a really good dude. He's coming to some
I can't believe Command is
tougher
up and left
times
us
recently, but
here. Just stay focused, guys.
he really turned the voice lines around for this game, in my opinion. He's the USEC. I usually go with USEC personally. I just prefer Western style weapons to Russian guns. I've played Bear a lot in the past, and the AKs are just not in that great of a place. Personally. So what I do, this is an EOD account, so it has a ton of stuff. You really don't need most of this stuff, but it's fun to just kind of go with it. This is what you start with, so might as well you could just drink this whiskey if you want, but it's a painkiller, or you can make some money on it. So just wish they put it all at the bottom. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make some room. I'm gonna put a lot of this stuff. You can make your sorting table. Sorry, so what I did is click the sorting table. You can make your sorting table as big as you need. So we're gonna do, you can rush into all the bags. So you can stack some bags. Looks like we got some pretty good room now. Go ahead and move a couple of things over more. This is just so, what I want to do is I usually just kick the wipe off or kick the new character off, whatever you call it, with a scav raid. Might get lucky, might get a marked room key, which is super high value keys. Just stems, they spawn with, scavs spawn with a lot of good stuff. That's why people, if they can find a way to cheese it and farm them, they will. So we do have a gamma container here. It's one of the bigger containers. You have to get the unheard edition to get that now. EOD is no longer for sale. It's an 8-year-old game. I don't really feel like buying another account. I already have 2 accounts, so no point in me buying a third. I just wanted to kind of show everybody a little bit of the mechanics, kind of the approach I take. It's gonna be very rough because it's mid-wipe, but luckily Ground Zero's restricted to level 20. We got an event thing. I got a measuring tape for us, so that's kind of cool. We got security, red victim instruction. Here's your messenger tab. This is where you're gonna get all of your. If you have flea market, you will get your auction sales here. You also get your quest rewards here. Anything from any kind of vendors, which you can get access to the traders tab. Sorry if I kind of fly through the menus. It's kind of muscle memory now. But we got prep war therapist, which there's a loving nickname for her. Fence, which is going to be your kind of scav guy. You can see your scav rep right here, which is pretty crucial in my opinion in this game. It's good to be a good scav. You can unlock this, which is some very high quality loot, but it does take a lot of effort to get to that 6. Don't know if we'll be doing that all the way through in this series. There's skier, peacekeeper, mechanic, and ragman. Ragman's going to be your go-to for Helmets, armor, stuff like that. You can get these cheap air brews from Prapor, generally Russian stuff from him. Medic lady right here. We'll go ahead and examine some stuff. Gets us some free XP. Did I miss anything on him? No. Fence is always going to have stuff to examine early. This is almost worth buying. Just because you can one tap to the head. But I do have a tomahawk, which I think also... not a tomahawk, the crash axe. It can one tap the head, I think. If you get really, really down bad, you can run some hatchet raids. Used to be a lot more prominent than it is nowadays. I had so much fun back in the day running factory with a hatchet. Just kill a shotgun scav and you were in business. Skier's kind of more accessories. It does have some, like the Russian version of the AR-15. A little bit of armor. This is pretty decent for me. I like running this on ground zero with a pistol. Until you kill a scav, you can insurance scam it and get a lot of your money back. Insurance scam's a huge way I play this game. I'm a loot goblin and also insurance scam as much as possible. Peacekeepers, your Western military stuff. American weapons, NATO weapons. He deals in dollars as well. You can trade your rubles for US dollars. Mechanic, your gun parts. Guru, he does a lot of good barters as well. So some early game barters you're going to need. This tool set, elite pliers possibly. Breacher shotgun, or sorry, not that. That's later on. That's another gunsmith, but good to keep an eye out on stuff like this. You can also favorite these, so we can just do a barter, favorite, barter, favorite. Oh, these are wish list. Favoriting is in the hideout, I guess. But so we're gonna need these 2 elite pliers, 1 screwdriver. This is pretty ready to go for the gunsmithing task. You're just going to need the little pistol grip, which we will find off of a scav. And we already went over him. So what I want to do is go ahead and grab everything. Shooting cans. We've got to find the machine gun and the grenade launcher on ground zero. 5 targets, which can be only scavs or players. First in line, find some medical items on ground zero. Locate one of the extracts. Burning rubber, we want to take the vehicle extract on ground zero. Setting the ball. USEC. Oh, sorry. Sorry, it's going to be the Terror Group Complex. There's a scientist. He got crushed by some rubble. We're going to want to get a key off him, and he's got some data we want to recover. Okay. So, we've got our quest. He brings us some money, which is nice of him. It went ahead and stacked it. I usually just go ahead and put a little extra because I forget to reacquire money sometimes. We'll jack with our inventory in just a second. Let me just run a scav and get in there. Ooh, nice shotgun actually. Doesn't have the huge tube on it, but man, early game shotguns are hard to beat. People rarely wear face shields. So we will be back once this loads in. Alright, we got in our scav. One feature I'm glad they added. I'm not sure when they added it. Me and the group I've been playing with have been taking a little bit of a break from Tarkov, but you can view your stuff your scav has now. So like if you got, say you spawn with a Mark Dream key for customs and you're trying to load in factory, which it took me forever to get in this game, but well, this is the 3rd queue I had to do to try to get in. But anyways, you could just re-queue for customs and say, "Yo, I want to try that key out." It's kind of neat. So I have like jack crap on this guy, but I do have a pretty good gun and a light, which is extremely important. Low level, they're very expensive. The laser light combo too, which kind of helps you aim. There's some fighting going on, which is not good. People are super aggro in factory. Everyone comes in here just to PvP basically, and loot. I'm gonna grab a few things and leave. Check the medical anytime you can for Salewa. Super important early game. This is a found and raid item, so we can take these 2 for our quest. That's borderline bail for exit. I mean, honestly, I don't have big bag. I don't have much. I heard shooting, so we're just gonna go ahead and roll out. I can use this shotgun on a night raid on Ground Zero if I want. I feel like people don't take advantage of the night raids as much, I feel like. The scavs are not as aimbody on nighttime raids, in my opinion. Um, just to prove my point, maybe we'll run on a night raid with this shotgun. We'll come up raid. I can even take this little rig. It's not a terrible rig. Better than the ones you can buy low level. So I'll insurance everything. That way, I don't want to speak too soon because I might die down here. But we will bind this. This is craziness. Factory, good old factory for you. And I'm dragging and dropping. Probably not the best method. Hit control plus click. Give me a little smoke. There's a grenade. It's a grenade launcher grenade. They're pretty rare to find, but extremely fun to use if you do ever find one. That's a map scav body. So always be trying to gather information. I heard shots in this building, I believe. Your ears don't lie to you, so if you heard something in the game, you heard it. Don't ignore it. I think they're up there. Yeah, I just heard a kick, which is probably that door. It was to my right. So you can kind of bait some shots with your gun in this game. Stick the light. Okay, I didn't get shot at, so we should be clear. This is an exfil for a scav. Always take advantage of your scav. I mean, doesn't sound like much, but this is like, I don't know, 50 to 100k worth of stuff. Just free. Just had to wait in queue for it. Beats running yourself into the ground on the PMC mode. A lot of people have a problem with that. So there's a new feature, or new-ish feature as well. You can just click sell all if you want to just get rid of all this stuff. I don't want to do that, so we'll use this as backup ammo. It's kind of the worst shotgun ammo. I mean, it'll still miss someone up in the legs, but I don't really need that bag. But we can sell it to Ragman. Always try to get everything so you can sell it to your traders first. In my opinion, that's kind of the best way of doing things. Use your traders as much as possible early game before you get flea market. This wipe, they actually disabled the flea market for a while. I wasn't really playing the game at that time, so here we are trying to catch back up. Very late into the wipe, so I kind of like this light on the bottom of my shotgun. Doesn't really cast the weird shadows. Sometimes you get some weird shadows if you put them up top. I think we might actually be able to. You can link search, right-click link search, and see what all you can buy for something. I can buy this, but I don't know if I can get the rest of the parts. No, I can't. So I need to get loyalty level 2 to get the pistol grip. This is a nice thing where, like, you can make it into what people like to call the fraud cannon. There's barters, as I've said before. We can do several different kind of barters for this gun. But that's a 133, sorry. 153 is the semi-auto that we had on our scav, which is this thing you can wreck some people with. So let's give it the good old repair. I like to personally, mechanic's gonna give you the best repair. I personally like to use gear for repairs. I don't really buy a ton of stuff from him, so to me it's a little bit easier to use him for repairs on guns and armor, etc. So I'm gonna put these M4s up. I don't run M4s straight off the rip. Honestly, to me the shotgun's better. This thing used to have insanely bad recoil, but it's not terrible anymore. But honestly, unsuppressed M4 late wipe, which is what I'm kind of in now. You're gonna get hunted down like a dog with that. We'll put up some mags here, get some stuff out of the way. And like you can see, other games sometimes you can't really put stuff in the rigs. So let's dump this stuff off. We got our 2 meta-kill items. We could keep that syringe for later, but we're gonna go ahead and get this moving. We got 2 out of 3, so we'll find something on a scav, whether it's a little tourniquet or what. There's no tourniquet on my guy, so they do send you in with a little bit of stuff. So I'm just gonna sell this to Ragman. We don't need this taking up room. Just before I forget, the knife I'm gonna hang on to. We can do a barter if we need to for the knives. To get a UMP, which is an okay gun. Used to be really good. Oh, that's the wrong kind of knife. Well, we'll sell it to Jaeger after we get a Jaeger unlocked. So, if you're kind of unsure about stuff, you can just always throw it up top or bottom, get it kind of out of your way. This trades for some stuff. That's a good AK mag. It's got good ergonomics. So, versus some other stats. And we get a check speed modifier. Got a little AK build in the working, which is nice. Need to keep my M855. This is pretty decent ammo. So a lot of people, the meta is to run the Death Shadow mask, which is a level 2 armor. So if you shoot someone in the face with an M855, they're still gonna die. A lot of people don't run the Altons and the crazy base shields and stuff that was once like mega popular. At least from what I've seen so far this wipe. So we don't have Jaeger yet. We can buy shotgun shells from Skier, so we'll just buy a bunch because this stuff, man, it takes a lot of rounds to get things going, and you can really get surrounded by scavs in this game sometimes. I can always delete these as I start looting some more stuff. I'm going to keybind that. I'm going to throw that immediately when I spawn in because it will help me level my strength. If you throw something every game, it will help you level your strength up. There's little nuances, etc., etc. Let's see here. Like, for leveling soft skills, they're pretty important. Sorry, I'm just thinking about my kit while I'm talking here. We're gonna want this. We'll go ahead and grab this. I use this for after raid healing. Honestly, I don't think everyone comes with this. I don't remember what editions come with what anymore, guys. I've been out of the game for a while, so I'm just trying to give decent information. I don't want to sit here and lie to everyone on what's the meta, what's, you know. This comes with the OD. I don't know if it comes with standard. And probably most people coming into the game fresh are going to be on probably a standard, which is what I recommend. If you bind the game grab a standard, try it out for a while, play it for a while before you start rolling in the game. Just like going hot and heavy into it. Okay, so we're gonna put a helmet on. I can buy these if I want. It's not a huge loss if I lose this stuff, that like the ear probes and all that. Honestly, like I debated whether just to vendor it all and use crap, but we can run a little bit of the kit they give us. So I think most of them come with an IFAK. We'll bring extra tourniquet, bring extra bandage. The bandages are very important because if I use this to stop my bleedings, it can really take away a lot of the health regen. This is good to have in my bum for emergency healing, though. If I'm out of everything, we don't need the green one. The green one's nice as a go-to. This I can ditch if I find something better. And then I'll put keep the MREs there for quest. Put some food and water in my bum. Secure box, or, you know, sometimes it's not this big. It's convenient having the EOD because I can put a lot of this stuff in here. We'll grab them. Yeah, this is such a PvP map because everyone is so close together right off rip, off to spawn. We'll grab a propitol. I think we can spare one of those. My goal for this game, what I'm trying to do, I'm going to go ahead and put my tomahawk on in case I'm out of ammo. Might be a good idea. Yeah, we're going to grab a handgun because the shotgun does not have the large magazine. It's only a 5-shot. We can get into a really sticky situation quick with running out of ammo. So let me grab... This one's okay, but for the money, it's just better to grab the grok. I'm gonna save these for my pistol quest because I think they're a little bit better handgun than the Grok. Did we get the mags? So there's so many items in this game. Sometimes it's easier just to grab your gun and do a link search, and you can find it immediately. I'm gonna put a light rail on it. I don't want to throw another light on it, but I'm gonna put the rail on it, so then I can do a little bit more loot whoring. And we already have a bunch of ammo, so we're gonna just load what we got in here. Where did that stack it was pulling from? So we'll bring a little extra bullets. We can always check those if we find better stuff. Alright, so we got a little shotgun, semi-auto. So I did repair it. If you do not repair your scav guns, they're going to jam on you. They're going to have malfunctions. And it's not fun when that happens. Like, right when you're in the middle of a raid trying to re-gear out. Alright, we're geared up. We're gonna go ground zero straight away. I'll do this one. I got a light on my gun, so that's morning. It will become lighter. So 4:58 a.m. It will be pretty dark when I drop in, but it will become lighter throughout the raid. So I will probably not come up against as geared up as people in this. So we'll be back once this loads in. Alright, first raid. MC raid on the first account. See how we do. Grenade launchers. Oh god, we're really close to this spawn. We're really close to the mission, rather. Takes me a minute to figure out where the hell I am. There should be, I think there's another player spawn like right in front of us, honestly. Spawns are so whacked in this map. Okay, I don't hear anything, don't see anything yet. Thought I heard steps. Fail. Wow. 1,000 ruble item. So nice. So we're gonna get this ready just in case. Just gonna ignore that other body below it. We're gonna get a move on, try to get our quest objective over here. I do have the money, so maybe I can get the car quick enough. Nothing yet. It's crazy. Maybe it put me in a dead raid. I like the beginner lobbies sometimes. Obviously, if it's wipe day, you're not going to get into a dead raid, even if it's nighttime. Got a little bit of time, I think. So check this. That's our quest body right here. Got no audio, so this guy grabs the key. I wish they had a 45 block, and that's for the vector. Probably won't be getting a vector anytime soon. Alright, that's actually insanely good suppressor early game. Put that on a Vepper or an SKS. Maybe not an SKS. Mosin possibly if we find a thread adapter. Let's hope that scavs. Get a little high ground on them here. Clear this. Get some, bro. I should have ran in here without clearing first. I have not even heard so much as a shuffle, so unless it's a complete ratty boy. This was locked, so we know no one's in here. here. Here's my hard drive. Quest item. It's usually there. People coming in. Just checking this surfaces for food items. Probably a scav came back in behind the other one. I'm not gonna say it's not a player though. This is the quest. Yes. Okay, good. We got some CPU fans. We need a bunch of those for quests later. I really need to get out with this quest done and take the car if possible. It's gonna be the most beneficial for me to grab in the container. Grab the CPUs. And they don't stay found in raid. That's what it is. Okay. That sells for the most. That's something. That's something. We need a bunch of cigarettes for the quest. Mechanics quest. That's another body I can loot. Might as well. Oh, I have a little positional advantage to have to come to me lunchbox. That's a very critical item early. 338 mag we're not going to need. We can ditch some bullets for that euros. Okay. Really doubt I'm going to find a 338, and then on top of that I'm not going to get ammo, but yeah, so this guy's a little far from my shoddy. Come on, bro. Fucking rails cutting me. Alright, shoddy it is. Bitch. Finally. Fucking white armor just absorbing all my damn shots. Crazy. So, bye. That's insured. Fudge. Come on, bro. That's a scab shooting me through the damn thing. No idea. Tactic I like to do, suggest with a player or a player scab. If I'm shooting back, they know I'm probably not really gonna take it easy on them. A lot of times, you can't see where the hell you're getting shot from in this game. I have brightness and a lot of other settings jacked way up. Gamma is turned up. NVIDIA control panel. No idea what the hell. Somebody grabbed this loot. Grabbed it. Pause for the quest. Okay. Alright, bro. Yeah, so that I hear that scab in the ground. That was a scab shooting at me earlier, trying to wall bang me through the bullshit. Okay, we need this. Screw this, screw this. Let's make some room. A lot of guns, you middle mouse button on them, you can full to stop. I think if there's players that can clap me. I'm just in a dead raid or what the deal was there. Noodles. Quest, that's clutch. I have so many quest items on me. This is really shit. Little link in the description. The wiki page has a photo of somebody took the car. Of course, all your found and raid items you need. I'm gonna just go ahead and try to head for exfil because car's gone, but we have a lot of these quest items. It would be a good idea to go jump up here and do all this too. Oh, goodness. need to learn to recognize the sounds in the game. Okay, that's glass. Looks like it's busted out, but it's not. And I might have to go up and get the machine gun quest done. Like it collapsed. It's not gonna be a good day. Light and laser on right now. Got him through that little hole. That's pretty lucky. Let's see what these guys go. You know what, man? Car's gone. Alright. Listening to more stuff. Car's gone already. I've already made a ton of noise. There's another noodles. That's crazy. Let's go ahead and eat these oats. That's a good I think you don't have a flea market yet, so every little thing that can be... That enables me to do a night raid right there, the RFB Quadro. Because I can throw a light on it. Underutilized. Get some MBs. Check this. Wallet is pretty clutch in the game. So, cool thing about that. Put our money there, and he only takes up one spot. Express routes better. Said no. Drink that too. Sorry, just had a sneeze attack. Alright, we're gonna just get this over with. Go up the stairs. Try to get our machine gun figured out. I don't have this map memorized like the other maps. Added it a little more recently. So. I get in. Now he's down. Don't go down here. There's a safe in there. It's a total bait switch. They try to. Devs are masochists, I'm telling you. They put this freaking barbed wire beginner quest. They put a damn safe with a claymore mine on it. Trying to trick people. I hope someone's not up here. I haven't heard anything. Maybe there was just one other squad. They took the car. That's kind of what I'm hoping. But car's 100% spawn on ground zero because it's one of your first quests. So we got some loot in here. Okay. RFB, I can throw that on. Nope. RPG 16 tube. Yeah, that's better than this. Just checking, because you get experience for looting, you get search speed increases, all your little soft skills. So I can hop on this if I want to. It's probably a bad idea. Just in general, to even hop on these is kind of a bad idea. Just seeing if someone is. I gotta kill. Other account with this, and it was pretty hysterical. Yeah, we're just gonna check these. Probably not grab anything. Decent. There's a medical item. There's another medical item, but I think these are for the grappler in our stash, so we stack this. I don't know, I think so, because just eat the crackers. Okay, that's people outside. Man, I thought that was. The audio can be a little discombobulated. Stick and move, that's a very good tactic in this game. Do what I wanted to. There we go. Not having to jump through the wire the whole time. What the heck? I have full health, but I can heal. Weird. Okay. I'm gonna argue it. Fully healed back up. Do not mess with that. Isn't that the one? No, this is the locked one. I'm sorry. This is the locked one. There's another one that has the play more mine. People are jumping. Or something. Get the heck out of here. There's so much activity on this map. Being the beginner map is madness. So playing against a solo, if you want to be pretty successful early game, my experience is kind of better to avoid sometimes. Going back in, you're going to wipe the lobby. Not saying people don't have the skill to do that, right? Especially if you're new to the game. PvP only really becomes to you, in my opinion. Like, if you go chasing down fights, you can get face tapped, instantly die. I've been kind of risky with these scabs, to be honest with you. Like, so what I did, how I healed there, is I held the button, the number 6 button, and I scrolled the mouse wheel, and then it let me select the body part, or you can just do the full treatment. Why the jumping laggy so bad? Goodness. It's very risky to run out in the open like this, but I got so many quest items. Really need a bail. We're gonna come back and get that grenade launcher since it's not on it right now. I would have been dead already, probably. Jump these bushes. Extract's gonna be not happy because it's falling on the opposite side. Just really don't want to get surrounded by player scavs. I feel like people run this a lot. There's quite a few crates for hideout items on Ground Zero, so I feel like people run it a lot to get their hideout stuff, because it all has to be found in raid. As of this wipe, they might change that in the future. I don't think anyone's extra camping me. It might bite me in the butt, but I'm gonna just check this guy real quick. Sometimes the bodies have some pretty good stuff. This all worth pretty good money, but 338 accessories. This is all really good stuff, but man, to me, I should grab the horse for 5 days. But I got quest items. I'm good. I'm chilling. I can find more horses. Oh my god. That's such a clutch find right there. And see how I stuck that light clamp, little clamshell light clamp I put on the rail that I looted earlier. I could put it on my shotgun rail too, but that's really good ammunition I found. When we go to woods, we might have an SKS or something loaded with about half of that on the first magazine, just to, in case we come across some really kitted people. GG's guys, that was good. Great first raid for PMC. 3K. Wasn't actively avoiding combat, you know what I mean? Just taking fights as they came to me. I didn't hear any other shots, but I also have pretty bad hearing. Alright. Not too shabby. Decent accuracy. Shotgun shoots 6 or 8 pellets. I don't remember what it is. Each shot, each buckshot round's kind of different. We got a level there. 3K XP, not terrible. So we're here after the first raid. We got a bag full of stuff. Most of these are going to be quest items. This is just something right here I thought about, that because I have this magazine, I've got this handguard. I could throw that on an AK-74M if I happen to find one on a scav or my MG, and I can kind of trick out a gun a little bit. The TAWS is going to be a quest item, so put this stuff down. And we're just going to unload pretty much everything we brought in. I got some express. I can actually unload my gun and put that in. We want to keep these bullets for sure. Keep that for Jaeger. Once we get him, some noodles for him as well. I got actually both the noodles I need. I don't know if you need 2 or 3, but these are quest items. We're gonna need a junk box. It's pretty much all quest items. This is just, we can eat it if we're desperate. Extra bandage. I could have deleted that and added some room, but honestly, those first raids, it's so crucial to get your stuff and go, basically. In my opinion, that map's just craziness. You'll see. I'm sure we'll be forced into playing a day raid, but I'm just trying to play it a little bit safe, just to kind of do a little bit of a not a how-to, just this is the way I do wipes. Essentially, I play it safe for a little while because once you get flea market, you basically have unlimited money. If you play it smart, you know, just don't run it back all the time on your PMC. But I'm gonna do a scav raid next. Just it's the way I like to play the game. I got all this stash room. I got a lot of stuff. I can upgrade my hideout. This is pretty clutch. Another shotgun light mount and this muzzle brake. You used to need this for the gunsmith quest, but man, I can't. I don't have it memorized anymore. So we're gonna run a factory scav. Just run it back. And that's some good armor we can throw on too. There we go. Scav raid number 2. 8 minutes to get in. So I really like scabbing on factory, man. There's been many times where went to the other maps, interchange woods, whatever. Run out of time, get legged, don't have a splint. There's so many things that can happen in this game that really just screw you over. So I like to use my scav as a money maker slash quest item finder, quick grab and go. There are a lot of other player scavs in factory, so if you go this map, beware. They're not all friendly. Some of them will even play like they're friendly, and then they shoot you in the head when you're looting something. There's a dead body. I think that's a PMC spawn now, though. Because they updated the map. We got a 6.62 AK. 10 round max. It's not that bueno, but he does have some decent ammo in it. So, we don't need that. We can use that. That one cigarette is not really used for anything, I don't believe. It's some kind of trade, I don't remember exactly. Ooh, what do we have here? Some more bodies. Use the free look as often as you need it. Middle button. Turn your head. Really good for gathering more information. Some kind of a fight going on. I got a Saliva. I don't want no part of that fight. And a little 9mm revolver. I thought, ooh. That's just a scav. Okay. He looked a little PMC to me. Generally, if he's running around looting boxes, he's probably not interested in what I'm looting. More magnets, some nuts. Bro, what y'all fighting about over there? That sounds like all scav guns. Unless there's a BMC came in with a shotgun, but I don't get it, man. So much better to be a good scav. Good little scav. You get all these nice things. Chill with the homies. Splint. So, why I did not turn in the I already moved this. Why I did not turn in the medic's quest just yet. The syringes we can use for other things and or sell them later. Pretty good money. So I can turn in, hopefully turn in this splint. And account for some medical item quest. Spark plug we need for hideout. Don't need this yet. Those are pretty uncommon. As you loot things up, look at that grenade case. As you loot things up, as you get used to playing the game more and more, you'll see what exactly has the best kind of values and everything. Some of these boxes you can still loot, since they drenched this basement. AK grip. Ooh, this is. Mosin. Okay. Still worth taking. We don't have flea market yet. got an AK. We can potentially one tap someone with this. So. Another grenade crate. Smokes. There's a frag. Somebody's coming. It's just on good faith. Hopefully it's a scav. It is a scav. Otherwise he would have killed me.
Опачки!
Opachki. You friendly? Yeah, you're friendly. I wish I had a bigger bag. It kind of sucks. I don't really want to drop a ton of this stuff, but frag's better than the flash. Let's roll. Now we're heading towards more shots, so let's be a little more careful. I do have slugs in here, so I can shoot PMC in the legs if he's to kick the door and he's coming over here. Okay, let's bait it. Okay, he's up. One's down. They got me trapped in here though. Let's maybe set that to come shoot someone when they exfil, but it's fine. Add a little to the ruckus here. GG's. Got a Saleba, got some other quest items. Not too shabby. Control click, control click. This is needed for a quest. You're going to want to definitely hang on to those. At the wipe, because these sell out of Jaeger. Once you get Jaeger, you'll be able to buy them from him, and you can just hand them straight from Jaeger to the quest. I believe it's Prep Horse quest, but at wipe, you want to just rather keep this. I'm going to keep this for the Gunsmith quest, because I got a muzzle brake on it, and then I could just find the one with the pistol grip and the black grip, maybe. So, we got plenty of stash space right now. Good. Easy peasy. So, now we go. Let's turn this one in. You know what? I haven't done that part yet. We're good, though. Let's turn this blunt in. Cool. We can keep those other items for various things. Now we need to find the grenade launcher. We need to find intercom. Take the car if possible. And then let's turn this in. Because that is huge right there. Because now... Hello, we got Gunsmith 1, and we got Introduction, which means we can go to Woods, we can get his message, and turn that in and unlock Jaeger. One of my... just a very good vendor, probably not my favorite, but one of the better vendors. He sells hunting-related stuff, optics, sniper-style stuff, the G28 suppressed. Specifically what I like from him. Cool. So we're gonna just take a pause there, take a little bit of a break for lunch, and we'll be back to run some more raids, but pretty good success so far. Here we go. We're back from our break we had the other day, guys. We just got tied up and couldn't get back at it. So if you'll notice, I'm down a little bit on money. What I was doing is a little strategy I like to do early wipe, or obviously before flea market. You can kind of sit here and browse fence. I picked up a few rounds that I thought might come in handy. What did I get? I don't even remember. It's been a little bit. We picked up some. That was a loot, I believe. They changed some things since we were gone. They made ammunition not found in raid, which was nice because it stacks a lot easier in the stash and everything. We picked up mostly armor and plates, so this is actually really nice front plate. It's just damaged. We can repair it. This can be repaired. So see, I found this rig as well. We can drop this in. I don't know. Oh, it's... Never mind. So that goes to a Baggerly. I'm sorry. So, our Corond. So we can... It's a back plate only. But we're just gonna from time to time browse this. Sit here and spam refresh. Right when you refresh, I like to go all the way down. This is a level 5 plate, but it looks like it's only got 2 durability, or zeroed out completely. Don't waste your money on that. Something with that low durability, you're not going to get much use out of. Whereas this, it's 38, so 44. This will take a couple shots, 3-4 shots probably, of the right calibers. I mean, obviously it's later in the wipe, so people are going to be shooting some pretty crazy armor pin stuff. You can get large rigs here. This is what, when someone scavs and they click sell all, it goes over to the fence. I'm probably going to be buying maybe this bag. It's not quite as... This stands out pretty bad. I have used it in the past, but this doesn't stand out quite as bad. The scav backpack has that little red triangle, or red rectangle. I've seen people so many times have that little red piece. I don't really use those. Not really any armor right now. Let's see if we got some decent ammos. All points. Nada. This is okay. I mean, it's like borderline usable. I mean, if you shoot someone in the face with the death mask, it'll still kill them. So, not terrible if you want to run the bolt action. The Remington 700 or the Viper Hunter. You can fish around here and get some FMJ rounds usually. Like, check that 50 AE FMJ. It's 1,000 a pop, but it's pretty much a one tap. I mean, damage is gonna fall off once it hits through the armor, so it won't be a one tap to the chest, but you could pretty much one tap a lot of people to the head with this thing. Again, if you've got a Desert Eagle, I don't have one. I don't know how rare they are. So we're going to hold off on buying those. We're pretty low on money. I'm probably just going to run a scav. Get my money back up because I spent a lot. I know you guys probably want to see more PMC gameplay, but sometimes starting out I like to be a little more cautious. This has plates in it. So that's a really good buy. Early wipe, early game. Pre-flea market. We're level 4 and we've got some neck protection. Some groin protection as well, it looks like. Which is, you know, down the hips. Armor's super important. Ooh, that's a nice helmet, but not 130 grand nice. This is the back plate again. It's ceramic and it's pretty broken. Ceramic is one of the worst materials just because it doesn't say it's compatible. I don't think it goes in here. I think I gotta use the more American style plates like these for that rig. If I run woods or something, I'm gonna grab that rig because it can hold a ton of stuff. Ooh, we got some stuff here. Tarkov Guardian. 2 28 armor points. Okay, they have 2 at 28 armor points for sale. That's a level 5 plate. That's worth the risk. That's 5. Let's see if it'll go in here. Oh yeah, it does. Perfect. So we got a 5 front plate. There's another one. Let's grab it. And we got a level 5 rig. It's not the best because it doesn't cover our neck, but we can run woods with that. That it might actually stop some sniper rounds. Okay, and we're pretty much out of money, so we're gonna chill on that. Just wanted to give you guys a little heads up. You can browse this for stuff you normally can't buy. Like, there's a scope. If you happen to have a mount, 34mm mount, you could run this on a bolt action and have like a pistol or submachine gun as your primary. I say primary, but alright. Kind of cool little neat trick there, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and run a scav. Try to get a little more money back. Run that real quick. And we'll be back once it loads in. So we basically got nothing. We got a decent little newish handguard for the Saiga with the light on it. It's kind of intriguing. Had I known that, we might have done a night raid somewhere on our scav, but we're just trying to get quick bucks out of PMC. This is looking pretty full. That's a good scope. Grip on. That's something. Lots of movement. Like loads, but chance dying here. that's cool. That mask. Oh, dude, no way. Oh, it's a 357. I thought it was gonna be a 50. That would have been so sick. Run that on ground zero with level 4 bullets. Just checking the area. Being not much. Good, man. There's some armor. I'm not wearing any. Let's grab it. He's throwing smokes. Oh, you can't do that anymore. Man, I'm not gonna die, so. Chill out, chill out. I don't know. Probably PMC. This guy's not good about it. Scav shoots one of those. It's a scav. Where you going, bro? It's off, man. I hate player scavs so bad, dude. They don't do the karma system. Bro, piss off. Yo, what the fuck's your problem, bro? Like, kind of fucking betray me. Okay, I'll just take the good loot then. Yeah, shit. I'd still be looting that damn safe if you would have just looked around for a body. Be that important. McBroseph. I think I got out. Don't you cuck me now, bro. I'm stuck in the news. No, sir. That ain't happening right now, dude. Dude! Piss off, bro! Do you not know what the fuck scav karma is?
Yeah.
Fucking cucks, I swear.
А! А! Подмагните!
Jesus, man. Some of the challenges I was telling you guys about being a good scav. Like, really wanted to kill them with, like, everything. But it's not really the way the game's designed to be played. And I'm trying to show you guys kind of the better way of it. Don't go to factory and expect not to get shot, I guess. But hell of a little come up raid right there. Super kitted out M4. Got AP bullets. I don't know why you're even running these. They don't really shoot even in the head, but I mean, I can run that sometime. We got a trooper helmet, which is insanely good. If we happen to find a fast MT, that would be great. So let's put this stuff at the bottom. We're gonna keep that. Got a little bag we can run. Oh my gosh, dude. It's closer to the end of the wipe, so people are like a lot more feisty than I feel like they are sometimes. Like early wipe, I feel like a lot of the scavs are friendly. Right now everyone's just bored with the game, I guess, being pricks. Good scav raid though. Alright, so this helmet's kind of useless in my opinion now. This has got level 3, so it's an upgrade. What I'm going to do is just sell this baka. Get some money. We're going to repair this. We'll use gear. We got some neck protection. We got some plates, level 3 plates. This can be replaced with some 4s if we happen to find anything that's got 4 plates in it. I'm going to just use what I got, guys. Sell that real quickly. Do a quick sell for some extra cash. Not much, but enough. That pays for them plates we bought earlier. We need that for a quest, but I'm just gonna sell it. Take some sprats in for some. Let's get another dookie heal. I got a water. Save the Tushanka for later. Okay, cool. Let's run it back on ground zero. Let's see where we're at on tasks. Okay, we could do the Jaeger camp if we wanted, but I'm trying to do this extract. Gotta find the grenade launcher. Let's try to get the 2 extracts. Get out of ground zero is my goal. Okay, so we have evening raid or morning raid. Let's try the evening. One little tip I forgot to show you guys. Let's go ahead and get to loading. And we can talk about it while it's loading in. Apologies for the background. My son's having fun. So let's see what's going on. I didn't even mean to bring that, but it's fine. We can hold money in there. My game probably looks a lot brighter than yours if you're a new player. So what I'm gonna do is go here to my control panel. Ignore the OBS, please. Sorry about the million stuff going on, but yeah, we're gonna go desktop color settings right here. I kind of bumped these up a little bit. Just it seems to give me some more definition. Digital vibrance, we'll put him to about 80-ish. And 1.5 for a dark raid. You can even go up to like 1.8 at night, but let's bump that up a little bit. It's gonna kind of bleach your eyes out in regular windows, but on Tarkov, it's so much better to actually see into corners and everywhere else. We're gonna have to get some drip. We're looking like a Timmy Blue Boy up in here. Blue armor, blue helmet. Look at there. Hopefully it gets us in pretty quick. We got in a raid just in time. Dude, I think, yeah, we're in the grenade launcher building. Stuff here sometime. Upstairs, we'll come back and loot this drama. We gotta get down. I like the coastal line. There's some road on them. Behind you.
You motherfucker. Asshole. Don't fuck with me! Just let us pass and you won't die!
Future Sturms here. Just figured out my mic crapped out on me mid-raid there. Did pretty well. Just selling some scav stuff right here. Can't believe that guy brought that juiced of an AK in. Pre-level 20 lobbies. But pretty sick. Made out like a bandit that raid. Headshot the one bear player. He didn't see that coming. It's pretty cool. GG's overall right there. But I think that's gonna wrap it up for our first video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. There will be more coming y'all's way. Forgot we went ahead and did a few upgrades with the hideout here. So we'll finish it up after this. Thanks for tuning in. Y'all take care.